Santiniketan is an emotion for Bengalis. Here, Kobiguru Rabindranath Tagore laid the foundation of Vishwa Bharati. It is one of the most popular weekend destinations among Bengalis and people who love the essence of ceaseless culture. The serenity of nature and simplicity of tribal life of Santiniketan offer an escape from the hustle and bustle of busy city life. We also took a short break from our packed schedule and headed towards the land of Tagore for a 2-day 1-night trip to explore its rustic charm and vivid cultural richness. We reached Howrah station by local train around 6 in the morning. We took a bus from Kolkata bus stand, Howrah, to reach Esplanade bus terminus. It would be roughly a 15 to 20 minutes ride. Our WBSTC bus to Bolpur was waiting there. The bus timing was 6:45 am from Esplanade bus terminus. It was a Volvo AC bus. The seats were reclined and comfortable. A charger socket for mobile charging was available for each pair of seats. Overall, the hospitality of the bus staff was good. Santiniketan is well connected to Kolkata by both train and bus routes. The nearest railway stations to Santiniketan are Bolpur and Prantik, and the nearby bus stop is Bolpur. The train and bus timing with all the details will be mentioned on the screen for your convenience. We reached the Bolpur bus stand at around 12 o'clock instead of the scheduled time of 10 am. Road journey was quite comfortable, but it took much longer than the scheduled time, and then hired a Toto to reach our pre-booked homestay. Toto charged us ₹50 for 2 people after lots of bargaining, so it's better to contact a pre-booked homestay for transport. It may cost a little less. It took us 10 to 15 minutes to reach our pre-booked accommodation, Zaara Homestay, which was located near the Vishwa Bharati campus. We liked the calm environment and cleanliness of the homestay. The room was spacious and tidy. Bathroom was clean with a geyser facility. The homestay was well maintained and the hospitality of the staff was very nice. Our most favorite place in the entire homestay was the terrace adjacent to our room. We got triple bed deluxe AC room with a balcony at the rate of ₹1000 plus GST. The actual fare of the room was 1500 plus GST, but the room was charged less from us due to the unavailability of our pre-booked double bed AC room. However, the fare of the room varies with season. The homestay also provides all courses of meal facilities. After getting fresh, we had our lunch at the homestay. We had a fish thali at ₹200. The food was quite tasty but served in smaller portions. After having lunch, we left for local sightseeing by Toto. We booked the Toto after lots of bargaining again at the rate of ₹1000 for 2 days. The Toto for sightseeing can be booked from Toto stand at Bolpur bus stand or Bolpur station or from homestay itself. But Toto fare also varies with season. Hence, it is better to contact a Toto driver prior to the trip and discuss fare details to avoid unnecessary time loss due to bargaining, with which we suffered a lot. We reached our first destination, Sonajhuri Haat, in a few minutes. It is a rural market on the edge of Sonajhuri forest, where artisans from nearby villages gathered to sell their handicrafts. was a huge collection of saris and dress materials, including Bengal's traditional hand embroidery kantha, Santiniketan's traditional batik introduced by the legend of creativity Rabindranath Tagore, Santiniketan's signature crafted leather bags, and many more items. The ambience was magical under the orange hues of the setting sun and the soothing sound of flutes and beats of tribal dancing resonating in the air. The next place for the visit was Srijoni Shilpogram. It is also a government-sponsored marketplace for the rural craftsmen to trade their textile and handicrafts. It is a cultural village representing rural culture, art and traditional rural life of 9 states under Eastern Zonal Cultural Center, namely Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Tripura, Manipur, Sikkim, West Bengal and the Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. There was a pavilion named Adi Kranti dedicated to the tribal heroes of Eastern India like Birsa Munda, Lakshman Naik, Sidhu Kanu and many more. We spent an amazing afternoon at Srijoni Shilpogram exploring the flavors of rural India, enchanted by soulful folk music by live performers. Our final destination of day 1 was Shurul Rajbari. It remains open all day for the tourist. The palace is located almost 3.5 kilometers away from Bolpur Santiniketan. The palace was established by Sarkar family in 1750. The Sarkar family of Shurul is one of the renowned traditional families of West Bengal, famous for the Durga Puja celebration and their contribution behind the foundation of Vishwa Bharati University. The legend Rabindranath Tagore stayed at this Rajbari for one day, and all these historical significances and the charm of the Rajbari makes it a must-visit place for everybody. for Kankalitala in early morning next day. Kankalitala is almost 8 km away from Santiniketan and is famous for the holy abode of Devi Sati. It is one of the 51 Sati Peeth. As per the Hindu mythology, the pelvic bone or waist part of Devi Sati had fallen here. It is better to visit the place in the early morning to avoid crowds and absorb the serene morning vibe of the place. Devotees can offer puja and get a darshan of Devi by standing in the queue, which is free of cost. Dala for puja can be purchased from shops at the entrance of the temple. Here is a pond or kundo inside the temple premises. It is said that Devi Sati's body part is restored inside and is taken out every 20 years and worship. After darshan and offering puja, we visited Kopai river, which is just behind the temple. We got nostalgic by seeing Amader Choto Nodi right from our childhood memory in front of our eyes. After visiting Kopai Nodi and Kankalitala temple, we headed towards Vishwa Bharati, which is the main attraction of Santiniketan. We were very disappointed after reaching there and knowing that entry of the visitors has been restricted to the museum only since COVID time. Yet, we got a glimpse of the university campus from outside and saw Upasana Griha, Tal Dwaja, Path Bhavan, which is the school of children, Kala Bhavan, the school of art and music, Chatim Tola, the open classroom for students, artwork and house of eminent sculptor and renowned art teacher of Vishwa Bharati, Ram Kinkar Bej, and Protichi, which is the house of Nobel winning economist Amartya Sen. The museum remains open from 10 am to 12:30 pm in the morning and 2:30 pm to 4 pm at the afternoon. The ticket price is 70 rupees per person. However, we don't have any footage of the museum because the camera or photography is not allowed inside the museum. The floor of the museum consists stuff used by Tagore and his family, gifted items to the poet from renowned families of India and other countries, archive of his manuscripts and artwork, and the replica of Nobel Prize. The museum represents a detailed view of Tagore's life, his work, his idea behind the foundation and association with Vishwa Bharati. The museum is surrounded by lush green field decorated with the artwork of Ramkinkar Bej. At a corner of the field, the house of Rabindranath Tagore named Udayon, which was designed by his son Rathindranath, is situated. Also beside the house, The car used by Rabindranath Tagore is kept for visitors to see. Apart from this, there was a lot to see, but again, we got very disappointed to see that the areas had restricted entries. We felt that we missed to feel the charm of the main attraction of Santiniketan, which is nothing but the Vishwa Bharati. Then we returned back to Kolkata by Santiniketan Express. We booked our seats at second seating and the seats were comfortable with reclined facilities.